See, one thing I know for certain, when you learn to shift your focus off of what you want from people and you shift it to what you want for people, you become the most magnetic person in the room immediately. And when it comes to persuasion and impact and influence, magnetism matters. But before we go any further, let me make a very important disclaimer. This is not about perfection. Throw that ideal out the window. Basketball is not a perfect game. Business is not a perfect game. Real estate is definitely not a perfect game. I don't want anyone in this room to be stifled by perfection. I want everyone in this room to be inspired and motivated by progress. See, there's an adage that's been around a lot longer than I've been on this planet, and that is you can't pour anything out of an empty cup, which means if you don't care enough to prioritize your self-care and fill your bucket first, you have less to give everyone else. If you're taking notes, please write this down. Anytime you show up as less than the best version of yourself, it's an act of selfishness because you have less to give, less love, less service. And I'm talking not just talking from a business standpoint, I'm talking about your family. It is an act of selfishness to your family, your partners, your spouses, your significant others, your children. Anytime you show up as less than the best version of yourself. And you will never show up as the best version of yourself accidentally. It has to be intentionally. So start caring enough about yourself, about your work, about your family, and about those that you love to prioritize your self-care. Now, if any of you need a friendly reminder that it's actually not about you, I want to encourage you to have kids. As you saw in my video, I'm the proud father of 15-year-old twin sons and an almost 13-year-old daughter. And a couple of summers ago, when my twin sons, Luke and Jack, were 13, I got asked to give a keynote in Las Vegas for a very large and well-known franchise brand in the food and beverage space. And I decided I'd bring my twin sons with me. I figured it'd be a great boys' trip, a great bonding experience, a great opportunity for them to see what it is that I do for a living. And I'm at the MGM Grand on a massive stage, bright lights, giant screens, thousands of attendees. And I gotta be honest, I was in the flow. I was in the zone. I was absolutely killing it. You know, kind of like right now. And about midway through my keynote, I looked out at the table where my twin sons were sitting, expecting to see them sitting up tall, smiling, beaming with pride, hanging on every word. And instead, I see my son Jack, dead asleep on the table. And his twin brother Luke was building a pyramid out of my extra business cards. Neither one of them was listening to a single thing I was saying. So like I said, if you need a reminder that it ain't about you, I just encourage you to have kids. And I want you to take a holistic approach. I want you to look every member of your family in the eye, your spouses, your significant others, your children, and say, it's not about me. It's about you. I want you to look each other in the eye, peers, your teammates at home, your colleagues, your coworkers, and say, it's not about me. It's about you. And literally and figuratively, I want you to be able to look every single person that you work with and serve. Every single deal you make, every single person you serve, I want you to be able to look them in the eye and say, this is not about me. This is about you.
The next play mentality.
Next play mentality.
Just next play mentality.
Next play mentality.
You have to have next play mentality.
Just having the next play mentality.
The next play mentality.
Having a next play mentality.